Yo, this is Jay Sweet with Team BNZ.
This is Imani Person reporting for Brand Newz.
Hello and welcome to Brand Newz, where hip-hop has a new direction. I'm your host, Christopher Martin, better known as Play, and this is Brand Newz and Reviewz, where we share a couple of the great stories reported in our News to Know section at brandnewz.com about individuals and events making a difference around the world and even up the street. Now, some of our stories are produced by our own Team Brand Newz reporters and producers that consist of mass communication majors and journalist students, in addition to our other sources such as internet, cable, and various print publications too. Now, you don't have to wait until our weekend news and reviews for some good news. You can also get weekday news updates we provide Monday through Friday at brandnewz.com. What? You'd like to be more involved? Well, we'd love you to become a contributor and a Team Brand Newz member and a regular contributor by contacting us at teambnz1@gmail.com or through our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our other social media connections when you visit brandnewz.com. Now, on to our first story.
My name is Dennis Mitchell, more affectionately known in the Harlem community and the world over as Denny Moe.
Dennis Mitchell, more affectionately known as Denny Moe, is fulfilling what he considers his calling. He began cutting hair 29 years ago, and at the age of 15, he hasn't stopped since. His rise to fame began with securing rapper Dougie Fresh as his first celebrity client, and as the result of hard work and dedication, he can include many singers, actors, and groups to his extensive list of clients that he has served. Although Dennis is proud of these accomplishments, he considers all his clients to be superstars. Denny Moe's Superstar Barbershop is about giving back to the community. Since opening his doors in January of 2006, it has hosted several events, all aimed at not only to promote, but to enhance and support the community. Past events have included poetry night, spoken word, and jazz showcases.
Put where it belongs now. See? Smaller, right? But this time, jump over. Put it back again. Try one more time. Remember, us jumps, right?
This is all geared towards exposing the community to venues that may not be otherwise exposed. Out of all of these accomplishments, in addition, is his Denny Moe's chess camp.
But we're going to talk about it first.
Denny Moe's also has an ongoing scholarship drive that benefits an inner city community child that is graduating from high school and headed to college.
Now, white. Now you can do king safety.
Great story, right? We keep trying to bring it to you. It's brandnewz.com, where hip-hop has a new direction. And it doesn't stop there. Check this next story out.
Hi, my name is Erica Hill. I'm Diamond Cash.
My name is Barry Benson. My name is Jeremy.
My name is Monisha Williams. And I'm homeless for a night.
Well, we are downtown Atlanta, to be exact. We're on Edgewood, and I think that's Walton, so kind of right by Woodruff Park. And this is Black Celebrity Giving's Homeless for a Night campaign. And I kind of kicked this campaign off in January. I just asked different followers of our social media if they would join us in being homeless for a night. We got a lot of people that responded, and we should have people that are sleeping out in cities across the country. I know we have someone in Brooklyn, a group there. We have a group in Orlando, a group in Houston, Texas. So really for me, I have been working with the homeless since probably like 2005 when I first moved to Phoenix, Arizona. I always give a lot of credit to this lady. Her name is Dorothy Wellington, and she runs till this day a homeless ministry in Phoenix, which is called the Once a Month Church. And so once a month she goes out, and she definitely has a church service as well, but she always gives toiletries or food, or she cooks for them. She does Christmas parties, and she really just opened my eyes to the plight of homelessness, because I just really started to see that a lot of the people were just like us. A lot of times I would think they were volunteers, and they happen to actually be homeless themselves. And that really opened my eyes. That's when I started seeing, like, okay, a lot of the people that are homeless are just like us. And I started to see a lot of homeless kids, and it just became something that I really love to do. One of the things that Dorothy used to do that I'm hoping to get started in Atlanta is she would have people sponsor meals, and we would take people to the Hometown Buffet, which that's the same company that owns Ryan's and a few other like buffet restaurants that you've probably heard of. And once a month we would go and get vans, as many people that would take them off the streets, and we would go into the banquet room at Hometown Buffet and just talk to them, let them share success stories. And it was so great on hearing about people who, you know, got a job, or they got their VA benefits, or they were getting back in school to get their GED. And I really started to have a huge affinity and a huge love for the homeless. Obviously, with Black Celebrity Giving, we work on a lot of different causes. It's not just about homelessness, but we have went back to homelessness on a few times because it's important, and it happens to so many people. 20% of America at some point in time has been homeless. So that's a lot of people. You know, 1 in 5 of us have been in this situation. So we've been out here since about 8 o'clock, right when the sun started to go down, and we'll be out here until about 8 o'clock in the morning. We have about 8 volunteers that came out here in Atlanta, and I'm just excited about it. It's been a little interesting. We've definitely seen the police a few times. We saw one fight. We heard a little boy come up and say that he thought someone was passed out and possibly dead around the corner. We were refused being able to use the restroom at a McDonald's. So it's been an interesting almost 4 hours, to say the least. So we'll see how else it goes, and I just appreciate the opportunity to be able to be out here and have people that actually were crazy enough to think that we can make a difference by sleeping out, and I think we will.
And I've been nothing but hurt and abused in this town for the last 9 months, for the most part. There's a couple of good things, and I want to continue to have faith and hope that things are going to begin to work out. But it's like, you know, like my case manager calling me and telling me that apartment wasn't available for a week and a half. That's where I want to go, but she wants to stick me some, you know, just to place me somewhere, anywhere, to benefit their company, you know, more so than to benefit me and my needs, is wrong too. And I stayed at that shelter 5.5 months.
What shelter were you at?
City of Refuge. It's a shelter for women and children. And it would be 32 degrees outside in the morning, and they wake us up at 5 and put you off the property at 7 o'clock in the morning. They don't give you a bus pass or anything, and you just have to fend for yourself.
How many, was there a lot of women and children in that one?
Yes. There's probably 100 women total and about 50 kids.
Wow. And so a lot of them don't, the other one doesn't feed at all. Yeah,
Peachtree and Pine.
Yeah, that's where we used to feed at.
That is absolutely horrible too.
Everyone has
stayed
told me
there
that is the worst.
8 months ago when I first came here. I stayed there. I was there 3 days and I couldn't take it anymore. There was about 200 men on the men's side that had mats and blankets to sleep on. The women had to sleep in the lobby in folding metal chairs, sitting up.
Why did they give the men the mats and blankets? That's interesting. They said that there's like a lot
There's
of
a lot more
issues
programs
there
for men than there are for women too.
Awesome, right? We love bringing you stories that encourage and inspire and make a difference, not only around the world, but in your lives. So with all that being said, it's almost time for us to go, but we ain't gonna go without at least giving you one more. So we'll see you next week, and we look forward to bringing you more stories. And please contact us at Team BNZ, TEAMBNZ1 @gmail.com. Send us in your stories. Even if you haven't written anything or produced anything by video, which we encourage too, please just be a source for the hookup for someone you know, and we can do the rest. So until next week, may God bless you all real good, and may you be blessed by this story as well. See you next week. On behalf of me, Team Brand Newz. God bless.
Hi, I am MC Light.
Yo, this your boy Marvin Sapp.
Hey, this is Cheryl Underwood.
This is your boy Nephew Tommy.
Yo, what up? This your girl Brett. This is Tawana Braxton.
This is Yolanda Adams.
Yo, what's up? This is Big Daddy Kane. This is my reality check.
Reality Check is an honest and striking docudrama reality series based on the integration of health issues of celebrities and medical professionals.
Over 3 years ago, my wife lost her life by dealing with the whole concept and aspect of colon cancer.
Actors, musicians, athletes, and public figures share their most intimate encounters with health crisis and how health issues affected their personal and family life.
This is your reality check.
I actually fainted on the plane because I had been bleeding so much and my blood was so low.
Doctors and medical professionals introduce diagnosis, explain the physiology and pathology of the condition and the resulting treatment and prognosis involved.
Endocrinologists focus on hormones.
Heart disease is the #1 killer of women in the United States.
Many conditions that we assume are actually preventable, even reversible with lifestyle changes.
Reality Check presents everyday drama and real-life heroes.
Hi, this is Kyron Turner. I'm gonna give you my reality check.
My mom's is a 3-time cancer survivor.
I would have had a stroke, but God stepped in, saved my life.
All my family members and I make sure that we get our colons checked at least once every 2 to 3 years.
How do lack of sleep, drug abuse, lack of medical insurance, poor eating habits, lifestyle risks related to sexual practices, and lack of exercise affect your health?
In the United States, there's about 8% of the population that has diabetes.
The #1 cause of amputations in the United States is actually diabetes.
Yo, this is Earthquake. I had my reality check. I went to the doctor and found out my blood pressure was higher than gas.
They speculated that I had everything from candida to lupus.
Learn what bipolar disorder, PTSD, schizophrenia, anxiety addiction, and phobia mean.
Heart attack or stroke are the most deadly complication of high blood pressure.
Obesity is epidemic in this country.
Everybody has a threshold for some type of mental illness.
Stay updated about physical and mental health issues with Reality Check.
Well, bacon? Or do in 30 years do I want to be able to have a good sex life? That's an easy choice for me. Bye-bye, pork.
The series features the likes of MC Light, Yolanda Adams, Big Daddy Kane, Cheryl Underwood, Marvin Sapp, Candy Burris, Nephew Tommy, Tyrin Turner, Judge Mathis, The Brat, India Ari, Tawanda Braxton, Trina Braxton, Chubb Rock, and many more.
For the last year, I've actually been completely vegan.
Reality Check emphasizes the importance of prevention.
If you go early, it won't be no bad news.
Be proactive about your health.
If you're not scared of the streets, don't be scared of the doctor.
And talks about healthcare without taboos.
And I'm going to talk to you today about something that a lot of people don't want to talk about, and that's sexually transmitted infections.
Get your annual flu shot.
And get your prostate checked.
Don't forget to do your yearly mammogram, especially when you get over those 30s.
More importantly, exercise.
Stay checked out. Health come first.
Reality Check, a docudrama reality series for television hosted by me, Chubb Rock. Coming soon.
This is Dr. Leah Pender, and I am reality checking you.